Okay, this is the garage car entry. Got the little dog. It's got the self-closing spring on it. That's all fine. That's not what we're here. We're here for the overhead door opener. We've got a metal panel garage car entry overhead metal panel door, and the main door lock has been decommissioned. So that way you cannot close the door, lock it, forget that you locked it, accidentally push the button, and mess your door up. Yet, if something was to happen to the door, there's a main pull disconnect. You could disconnect the door, excuse me, from the system, excuse me, and then use the manual door lock to secure it. But as long as the door opener remains in function, then you do not need that door lock. On each side of the first panel, we have spring tension notices. And our optic sensors are closer to the garage and the driveway, garage floor and driveway, than 6 inches. Those are all good things. So what are we looking for? What are we missing? The control button is not supposed to be closer to the door threshold than 5 feet to keep little hands from coming up. And there should be a warning notice posted on the wall next to the door control button. Coming over here, there should be a warning notice posted on the door, and there should be a hand latch in case you have to disconnect the door, okay? Emergency or power outage or something like that. Disconnect the door where you would activate the door lock, but you would need a handle to raise and lower the door. So, okay, over here, excuse me, we do have a warning notice. Okay, so you do have a warning notice posted on the door, but you don't have a warning notice posted on the door opener switch. And then this door is GFCI protected, I know, because I tripped the GFCI over there on the wall and then de-energized the door opener. Trust me on that. But since it is GFCI protected, there should be a warning notice up there on that receptacle outlet saying that this is GFCI protected. Again, not really that big of a thing. It also has a feature on here called My Wi-Fi. Now, why my Wi-Fi, if I am understanding this correctly, means that you can open and close, you can operate the door remotely. Meaning from the grocery store, you can decide that you want to make sure it was closed or whatever. When this switch was installed, it was required to have been installed within sight of the door so that you cannot operate the door without seeing it to make sure that the door's not going to close on somebody or something. But now you can operate it remotely. Well, maybe somebody should be standing here while you're remote. Maybe you're on the telephone communicating with you in real time. Well, if that's the case, then why couldn't that person just operate the door button? So I'm not sure what that's about. I encourage you to reach out to the instruction manuals. They supersede the ability to operate this door outside of direct sight appears to exist, and the manufacturer made it that way. I have questions.